Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. And we are underway here in the second period.
All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this run. How do you assess this?
The bench warmers had a strong period, James. All of the underlying numbers indicate that they were strong. I mean, they had a majority of possession. Yes, they're trailing by 1, but they can continue and trust the process. They'll find their way back in.
Big time stop there.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Winterhawks have it now. And it's a quick pass to Chung. Shot! And not much on that one. Calgary's got the puck at center. And he takes the pass. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Adams. Stones him in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Addy. Grabs the puck away. Chips has it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Phillip. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Feeds the puck across to Addy. Lays the body. Here's a shot. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Chips carries the puck in his own zone. The Winterhawks play along the boards. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Burgundy's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Sparky. And he takes a shot. Makes a save with the glove. And a stick break setup. And he's working it around in the corner. Phillips lugging the puck. Calgary's got possession here in the neutral zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Winterhawks take it along the wall. Takes a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Solid hit on the play. The Winterhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
And he takes the dish. The bench warmers looking against the half wall. Great reach with the poke check. Feeds it over. New Mexico's grabbed a hold of the puck. They've got numbers here. Calgary's got it from behind the net. The bench warmers slide it through center. With possession along the wall. The Winterhawks gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Chums across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And that pass goes off a stick. Sends it down low. Passes it in front. Picked off in front. Slides it across. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Tries to feed it over to Chung. Levels him with the hit. Slides the puck across to Skilly. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Long lead pass to Chung. Skates to the crease. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and can win right here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of period and the finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Phillips, quick stick, lands on the puck here at center. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Calgary's had a strong 40 minutes of play, but it can be frustrating when you've been dominating possession and you look up at the scoreboard and you're trailing in the third period. You got to stay the course, continue to dominate that possession time, but figure out ways to get to the interior, not just hang out, be influenced to the outside. You got to get inside and make it count.
The bench warmers come up with the defensive zone draw. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Takes the puck. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Winterhawks are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Slides the puck down low. On the wraparound. Great save by McKendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to both, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Moves the puck down low. And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within 1, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
Calgary's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves it to Eddie. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tops up the puck. Denies him in close. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Calgary's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Chips has the puck inside the defensive zone. Coughs it up at center.
Calgary's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Stretches one out to Jones. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Sends it quickly to Skilly. Puck grabbed by Bratt. Shakes off the coverage. New Mexico's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Takes the pass from the boards. Shot! Big save in front. The Winterhawks played along the wing. Penalty coming up here. Chung's getting called for tripping.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Calgary's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
The Winterhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Slides it diagonally to Sparky. Driving right to the front. And they score! The special teams looking special on that one.
Yeah, you have to rely on your power play unit every once in a while, and no better than when you're in a hole, James. I love the way they move the puck. And guess what? Perfect practice makes perfect power play.
Calgary's made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and this is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession. You want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
There's the physical side. Tries to get the puck over to Chung. The Winterhawks gain the zone. Here's a short pass to Jones. And that's intercepted by Addy. There's a firm collision.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Addy's got the puck in his own zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. The Winterhawks have it from their own end. Angles it over to Chung. Sends it in front. It's gone!
looks like the goaltender's tracking the puck really well. His movement is agile, but he just can't keep up to that quick release shot on the inside of the post.
Calgary's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Sends it over to Jones. Quick pass to Bratt. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. The Winterhawks scoop it up along the boards. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Bratt. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Here in the later stages of this period, the Winterhawks are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Slides the puck ahead to Skilly. Puts it on them, and he's got that one. New Mexico's gained possession. And he takes the feed. Pushes it across to Philip. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Dishes it off. And score! Just what the doctor ordered, and we on top!
Nothing like igniting the flame when you get the equalizer late in the game here, James. It's all about sticking with it. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't been frustrated. They've been patient, and they break through.
The Winterhawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Tries to the crease. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And they score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play.
New Mexico's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, look at this. Glorious stop by the goaltender. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Addy's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Quick pass across to Jones. Handles the puck. Sends it over. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Calgary's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, the challenge was issued. The challenge was accepted. A fun game that went back and forth for a while in this one, but, you know, unfortunately,